Итак, мы продолжаем наше неспешное путешествие, и в прошлой главе мы побывали в гостях у самого отца главы гильдии Аралата. Он нам поведал кое-что о своих планах, и планы эти весьма интересны, потому что кое-что похожее мы уже встречали ранее. И суть одна. Разные культы пытаются свалить из этого мира посредством всяких таинственных ритуалов. А почему они хотят это сделать? Что ж, мы будем это выяснять уже, наверное, в ходе основного сюжета. Идите к черту. Вот что я вам хочу сказать. Так. Так. Куда бы нам отправиться? Думаю, отправимся мы в южный квартал и пойдем. Ты куда бежишь?
My sir.
И пойдем по сюжету.
Walk blessed. Sure. Where to?
По-моему, север Средиземья. Так, вот она, Калия.
There you are. Here, I got us a map from the Archmagister. Do you see that? We're here, and back there is the ruin where we'll meet Pegast. So, I'd say, let's go. You lead the way, I'll cover your back.
Да, я как бы и сам с усами. Пробежимся. Так. Тут должны быть скелетики. Нету? Значит, нету. Да, с тебя тут еще прикрывальщик. Так, ладно, нам сюда. А я заклинание не поменял, у меня все еще есть что ценного. Так, погнали. Вы-то откуда тут? Догоняй, Калия. Не мешайся. Отойди. Так, мы туда. Вот он.
Then do it for fuck's sake. Then this happens.
But there were just too many. We did our best, madame, and
You did jack shit. That's what you did. 3 of our people are dead, and now the goddamn entrance is blocked up. This is fucking unbelievable. Get out of here, now! I need to think.
That doesn't sound good.
А Пегаст, как всегда, тут орёт и мечется.
You? Out of all the
Здорово.
goddamn people in this goddamn land, you are the last person I expected to see here.
Но великий магистр не мог дождаться моей отправки на задание.
Well, congratulations. Though I don't have the slightest idea what good getting wasted on weird droge can possibly do.
Nightshade elixir isn't just some weird droga. It's a centuries-old recipe that was already being used by the first vassals. Maybe you should have known that before judging our traditions.
Well, now I do. And just who exactly are you?
Ты кто
Kaliya
вообще?
Sakarash, keeper of the first sigil. I was exalted together with the one you call the prophet.
Sakarish? You're the girl from the village.
Maybe. Have you heard of me?
Well, there are some interesting rumors revolving around you. Let's put it that way. But who am I to complain? 2 keepers are certainly better than those idiots from the guard. Actually, you've come at just the right time. You'll be surprised, but I've found myself in almost exactly the same trouble as in Aldrashengrad. Seems I have a knack for that kind of shit.
Опять кого-то убивать?
Almost. This time it was bandits. They ran in here about 2 hours ago and charged through us like we were bloody beginners.
Мгм. И где
Well,
они
that's the
сейчас?
problem. Do you see that hallway over there? It leads down into the ruin. And now, guess what those fuckers did? They dashed right into it, and somehow succeeded in accidentally activating some kind of mechanism that locks down the whole passage. Now, anyone who gets too close to it gets roasted like a chicken. So now we can't go down, and they can't come up.
Так. И я предполагаю, что машина, которую говорил Арантил, говорил Арантил, находится именно там.
We believe so, yes. That is what makes the whole thing so annoying.
И что это нельзя никак отключить?
Somehow, yes, but would you place the button to deactivate the trap right next to the door it's supposed to protect?
Ну да.
We need to find another way down. But at least we've got a clue. Some kind of hidden entrance. We're still stuck getting it open, though. Come, I'll show you. Who knows? Maybe you'll see something in the past that might help us.
Охренеть. Ладно, веди.
Here we go. And before you ask, our dead buddy on the platform was already there when we got here. No idea what's keeping his body from decaying. It looks like some kind of magic to me. So I'd say just take a look around. I'm sure the bells have something to do with the riddle.
Ну ладно. Блин, Пегаст. А с тобой, конечно, лучше я.
Maybe. Are you alright? You look pale.
У меня просто было еще одно
You
видение.
did? Then this mage woman was right. What did you...
How was I right? How was I right?
У меня было еще одно видение, мне кажется, тебе знаю, как заставить этот механизм работать.
Seriously?
Ну,
By
представь
the
себе.
prophet's ass, that's convenient. But who am I to
Не
complain?
надо оклясться моей
So, what's the
задницей.
deal with those bells?
Куда этих идем в порядке?
Be my guest. Just make sure that you don't accidentally collapse this place, okay?
Как бы сказать. А, тут еще один молот есть. Окей, предметы. Вот.
Yes, that must be it. That sounded great. That sounded great. Yes, that must be it. Yes, that's it. Now all we...
What the fuck?
Oh,
What's happening?
blazes.
Ну, все могло быть хуже.
Huh?
Скажи что-нибудь. Жеронимо! Капец. А где тут тело? Так, ладно. Таким вот очень мешаться будет под ногами. Я вспомнил, что надо сделать одно очень важное дело, а именно распределить воспоминания. А то их уже набралось 27 штук. Это будет 28-е. Хотя от кого я поеду? Что они мне сделают? Мне вот этого чувака жалко. Он даже не понял, что его убило. Что? Спасибо. Он просто сидел на стуле и вдруг умер. Бывает вот так. Да-да-да. Я тоже вас рад видеть. Не, у них какая-то ерунда. Даже. Даже напрягаться не хочется. Ни отмычек, ни золота, ничего нету. Вот такие. Еще бандиты. Твою мать. Да-да-да. Тоже ничего нет. Отмычечка. Так, а сюда куда ведет дорога? А, видимо, да тут сюда. Ладно, да я не пойду туда. А мы пойдем другим путем. Так. О, грибочек. Давно их не видел. И куда это меня повело? Стреляю без предупреждения. Сопротивление бесполезно. И это все? Мне уже дальше идти? Ну ладно. Что тут есть? Больше ничего нету. Не надо. Подумали бы о себе лучше. Угу. Так, а что у нас тут? Живые есть? Нет тут ничего, ладно. Какого черта?
There we go. That trick has yet to disappoint me. So what do you say now, you piece of shit? I'll make you pay for what you... Well, that's just great. The fucker brought his bitch with him.
Put down your weapon. I don't want to hurt you.
Oh, is that so?
All of your men are dead. And even if you manage to get past us, there are dozens of guards further up. So put down your weapon, or you will regret it.
Such determination. All right, then. Die!
As you wish. Are you all right?
Да, это в порядке. Где ты попала?
I fell, thank Malphus, into a thicket farther down the ruin. It was some kind of machine room, at least that's what it looked like to me. And luckily enough, that's also how the traps in the entrance are being controlled. I tried to deactivate them. We'll see if it worked. Anyway, do you see the camp down there? We should take a look at it.
Да куда ты? Погоди. Что у тебя есть? Вот. Можно позаимствовать. Тут тоже пока ничего нет. О. Глубины Дотульграда. 39. Еще 61 где-то найти. Ну, где можно найти парочку, я в принципе знаю.
Gold. And I doubt it's the fruit of honest labor. So that's what this was all about? They fled here to protect their loot? We should bring this to the Order. Maybe we can find out who they stole it from.
No, you can't do that, please.
Stay right there. Who are you?
I'm not one of them. Please don't hurt me. Oh, by the righteous path. What did I get myself into?
Если ты не бандит, то кто ты? Кто же ты?
Alice Summerstone. I'm just a simple man, a farmer by me path. I have 2 daughters, me woman and a little farm girl just a few miles from
Это
Ark.
очень важная информация.
Maybe you know one of me girls. She sells our bread at the market, Mondas de Fredas.
Такая с жутким голосом. Но какой мне дело твоя дочь?
I didn't want to upset you.
Объяснись.
Aye, of course. Do you know who Landlord Borek is?
He's one of the most influential landlords of the Farmer's Coast. Both the Guard and the Order get their food from his lands. What does he have to do with this?
Everything. He's a pathless bastard. And all of this is his fault. I swear it by me name.
Why?
Because he's a criminal, that's why. Believe me, I know how that sounds. But it's the truth. You have to believe me. The tolls he collects from his tenants are so high that we hardly have anything left to eat. And those who don't pay get beaten up by his lackeys. But that's not all of it. He also knows the Relata.
Да, это культ из-под города. Ты уже в курсе, кто это?
Aye, who else? They believe themselves above Malphus, above the holy path. And they are powerful. Which is also why no one does anything about them.
Да, я угадаю, это слово принадлежит Бороку. Ой, это золото принадлежит Бороку.
No, this money isn't his. I had debts. It all started 3 years ago, when we had a very bad harvest and I couldn't pay me toll for the first time. Borak gave me a loan, but he said that I'd have to pay interest next time. Well, I think you can figure out the rest.
Ты влезал в долги все больше и больше.
Aye. I knew from a friend that there was this man in the Undercity, this Carrick. And he said that he and his men might be willing to help me, if they would get money from it. Apparently they even had a sense of honor and path-abidingness, if you can call it that.
Кто-то заключил с ним сделку. Чьи это медики?
They're from a traveling merchant. We ambushed him and you know what we did. But I swear by me name we didn't hurt him. When we had the money, all Sunfire started breaking loose. Some kind of woman appeared, all veiled and dressed in black. And in the wink of an eye, she killed 2 of Carrick's men. We tried to fight her at first, but then we ran for it. Well, and ended up in this ruin.
Женщина под вуалью, в одеянии и низким голосом.
She didn't speak much, but yes, she had dark robes. And she was different, unholy. Sorry, I don't know how to describe her any better.
Понимаешь, что люди Карака убили 3 стражников Арка, вот тебе и бандиты с честью.
I know. I was there. Carrick was so mad about all that happened with his witch woman, you know. I think he just wanted to get his men to safety. But still, you're right. I was a fool to trust him, and I regret what I did.
И теперь ты ждешь, что я позволю тебе остаться на свободе с деньгами, не так ли? Чтобы сохранить твою ферму?
Me farm and me family, aye. Please, it's the right thing to do. If I don't have the money by the next turn of the moon, Borak and his lackeys will change their tune. And I know what that means.
Что думаешь, Калия?
It's a tough call. I can understand his motivation, but that doesn't change the consequence of his actions. If we let him run, we legitimize his crime, so to speak. You should justify your crime before the tribunal. Explain to them what Borak did, and they might judge you lightly.
Judge lightly? You don't really believe that, do you? They don't care about the why, and even if they do, it doesn't change a damn thing about the fact that me family is lost without this money.
Maybe, but it doesn't change that you're at least partially responsible for what happened here. But it's your call.
Ладно, хорошо, забирай деньги и вали.
Really? Thank you so much. I will not forget this. Forgive me, I have to get out of here before anyone else arrives. Walk blessed, my friend.
By the prophet's ass, you really got them all. You don't stop surprising me, that's for sure. And neither do you, Keeper Sakaresh. Thanks for deactivating the traps up there. I suppose you know about the skinny man who dashed past us up there? We were thinking about stopping him, but he didn't look like one of the bandits.
Yes, he got caught up in the whole thing. He's innocent.
Uh-huh. Well, if you say so. Alright then. I'd say if this machine is somewhere in this ruin, it's here. I suggest you two take a look around. We'll cover your back in the meantime.
Уж с вас прикрывальщики-то. Так, я свою долю взял, получается, да? Ладно. Пойдем. Ты идешь?
Do you see the passage over there? We should take a look at it.
Да, это понятное дело. Мастерская. Угу, я тебя слышу. Калия, ты где? Ну что ты там застрял? Пойдем.
I suppose we found our machine. At least, what's left of it. Do you feel anything, Saira? With your gift, I mean.
Нет, ничего, но эта вещь выглядит знакомо по какой-то причине. Давай осмотримся.
Agreed. Maybe we can even take some small parts of it with us right now. The Order will transport the rest to Ark by Myrad.
Мы такие видели в забытом храме, как только сюда попали. Вот он отрыгивает.
Nothing else possesses that much raw, magical power.
Угу. Есть один. Что у нас тут? Амброзия.
It works in a way we have not even come close to comprehending, like a cosmic force.
Так. Что тут может быть еще? Тут же может быть что-то еще. Да в смысле ты пройти не можешь? Какого черта? Может, вот что-то есть? Да.
All this energy, it's useless without the numinos.
А вот на Калия. Слушай, я кое-что нашел.
Yes? Found something?
Генератор.
Yes? Yes, you're right. How is it possible that it moves all by itself? Let's take it with us. They look useful. Let's take them to the Chronicum. Let me see. Yes, it does indeed. Seems to be some kind of energy storage, but it's empty.
Думаю, это все, что нам сейчас нужно.
Yes, I think you're right. Hopefully we didn't miss anything. Let's go talk to Pegast.
Валим. Эй. Так, Пегас. Пегас, мы все.
Now that was quick. So, what did you find?
Конечно. Ты сомневался? Вы были правы, машина там, по крайней мере, была там, как когда-то. Время взяла свою.
Well, that's not much of a surprise, considering how long it was down here. And as long as we can reconstruct it, that's alright. I sent some of my men back to Ark. We'll request a caravan to get all the parts back to the temple, and see what we can do from there. Let's just hope it really will help us against this cleansing, whatever it is. As much as I admire Pyrean technology, I don't like the idea of putting our lives in the hands of it.
Так, показать Лишари, старые пергаменты.
Let me see. Interesting. Truly
Да
interesting.
What?
Seems that this machine was only some kind of prototype. The real one that Pyreans were working on must be somewhere else. Plus, there's also a name for it. The Pyreans called it the Beacon.
That's poetic.
Indeed. Well then, it seems like you and your visions have once again saved the day, Prophet. There's a lot for us to do now. If you've taken care of your business here, I suggest you head back to Ark and report to old Aranthiel.
What do you think, Saira? Do you want to leave now or stay a little longer?
Нет, идем.
Good. There you are. Pegast's mages have already told the Grandmaster about our find, and they're waiting for us in the Emporium. Let's go.
Ну, пойдем. А куда?
All that I am saying is that there are more efficient ways to battle this red madness. And heathen machines atop the Sun Temple are the last thing that will calm the townsfolk.
Maybe. But if this heathen machine is what the Pyreans used to combat the cycle, I want it near. Even if it turns out to be useless, only a fool turns down a chance. Sharim, how long will the reconstruction take?
Oh, that depends on how many Pyrean mechanics you have on hand that can help us decipher these plans. Just think for once, Aranthiel. How are we supposed to give you an estimation if we don't even know what the finished machine is supposed to look like?
We will get to work right away, Grandmaster. But in any case, we're going to need a lot of steel and Pyrean crystals.
You will get them. Now, get to work. did excellent work. We will reconstruct this machine, no matter the price. Here, this will reward you for your effort. That still leaves the sigil stone.
Вы упоминали этот камень ранее. Для чего он нам нужен?
It's simple. I've told you that the Pyreans knew about the cycle, and that they too battled it before they vanished. The sigil stone was a magical defense they created to protect themselves from the red madness.
Защитить? Как?
Through small fragments that segregate once a certain ritual is performed on it. Wear one of these fragments and it will serve you like a shield for your spirit. The stone won't produce enough for all citizens of Ark, but enough for all of us keepers and the guard. The problem is that we lack knowledge about this ritual, and those who have it have been dead for millennia.
И поэтому нам нужна память о мертвого человека?
Correct. The entire plan revolves around a discovery which is exhibited in the Chronicum. The frozen corpse of a Pyrean, which a fisherman found adrift in the Northern Sea some years ago.
И мы как-то должны получить доступ к его воспоминаниям?
Yes, the ice prevented his body from decaying. But go to the Chronicum and speak to Archmagister Maragil. He will be able to explain it better than I can.
Хорошо, займемся. Так, а где Калия? Да, она уже слиняла.
Yes.
Калия.
Walk blessed.
Не понял.
Huh.
Куда она свалила уже? И причем так быстро? Эй, обезноватая дамочка. Да капец. Калия, чтоб тебя, ну стой.
Walk blessed.
Стой.
Can I help you?
Стоять. Так, какая история стоит за твоей татуировкой?
Tattoo? Oh, of course, you mean my mark. I've had that for as long as I can remember, and I don't have the slightest idea as to how I got it.
Смотрится здорово.
It does. You're the first to tell me that, but thanks, I guess.
Она магическая?
No, it isn't. It's just there, that's all.
Так. Вот ее нанес у тебя, такой само собой не появляется.
That's what Tyrus said too. But if it has a meaning, it's obscure. I couldn't find anything in the books, and the Magisters couldn't put their fingers on it either.
Так, ладно. Стоять, я еще не закончил. Ты всегда была такой?
Well, as I told you, I was never very popular with the other novices. You know, the novitiate was very challenging. The Magisters only rarely gave us days off to contemplate, as they called it. The others usually used it to go to the tavern to gamble and drink. I never really liked that kind of pastime, and I still don't.
Что насчет любви? Это довольно приятное времяпрепровождение.
I've never really thought about things like that. You know, life in the temple is quite secluded, and I doubt there are many men or women who would find my way of living attractive. But forgive me, that's very personal. I don't really want to talk about it.
Почему всем нужно во имя твоим не расслабляться?
That's true, but when I feel the need to relax, I prefer taking a stroll or spending time in the baths. Whatever secret there is about relaxing to loud music, raucous shouting, and alcohol is beyond me.
Так. Если ты не знаешь твоих родителей, откуда взялось твое имя?
It was stitched into the blanket they found me in near that village. I don't really know if it is my actual name, but I had nothing else to go with, so it stuck.
Так. Я здесь... Ну, ты говоришь Кираж. Это на киранийском?
Yes, it is. Master Tyrus, my foster father. He was half Kyranian, as you might have guessed already. Some words just stuck around.
Так, я здесь просто, чтобы поговорить.
That's convenient, actually. I think I still owe you an explanation.
Ну, есть такое. Про Старый Дотульград, я так понимаю.
Yes, but let's talk somewhere else. Come on.
Ну, пойдем.
So, sorry for all the secrecy. I just didn't want anyone else to listen in.
Я понимаю. Так, что ты хотел обсудить?
Well, that moment when I neutralized the leader of the bandits in Old Дотульград. I'm sure you noticed that I was different then.
Правильно сказано. Ты, кажется, немного расстроена.
Upset. You choose your words carefully, Saira. I appreciate that. I'll make this quick. There is something about me that you don't know. That no one knows, actually. Do you remember what I told you in the curarium about the destroyed village? Well, I wasn't entirely honest with you.
Сомневался. То есть ты знаешь, что за...
Not all of it, no, and it's true that I don't know how I ended up there. But I remembered something just before I regained consciousness. Some kind of vague memory. A feeling coupled with an image.
Чувство, что именно ты под этим подразумеваешь?
It's hard to describe because it didn't last very long, but I saw myself, but I was somehow above the rooftops, as if I flew. Below me, I saw all the chaos, the dead, the fire, the devastated houses, and I somehow felt hot, but from inside, as if my blood was boiling. That sounds crazy, doesn't it? I'm sorry, but I don't know how to describe it better than that.
Так, это было что, воспоминание, нечто, что случилось на самом деле?
It was something that actually happened, I'm sure of it. But the memory, it was somehow blurred. Like a dream, but a very vivid one.
Что затем произошло?
Nothing. I woke up, and from there things happened just as I've already told you. But that's not really what I'm trying to get at. In that memory, when I saw all those dead bodies and all that destruction, I felt satisfaction, pleasure. As if all that suffering, all that pain was the most exhilarating thing I'd ever seen.
Не думаю, что до меня все дошло. Что ты пытаешься сказать мне?
Well, I didn't know what to make of that memory myself for quite a long time. But then, things happened that made me understand. There is something inside my head, Saira. Some kind of second soul, an entity. Most of the time it sleeps, but there are situations in which it wakes up. Mostly when something atrocious happens or has happened. Blood, pain, death. Whenever I'm confronted with these kinds of things, it tries to... I don't know how to put it. Tries to take control of me, and then things like Old Дотульград happen. It's never managed to completely take me over, and it hasn't gotten as far as it did in Old Дотульград for a long, long time now. But that memory from the village, I think that is what happens when I let myself go completely.
Иными словами, внутри тебя находится какой-то демон. Это те, которые...
that name seems fitting to you, then yes. But I think we both know these stories about ghosts taking over the living are just stories to scare the common folk. If it helps you, think of it as some kind of temptation. One that's just waiting for the moment when I am too weak to contain it.
Я полагаю, что та сила, которую ты внезапно приобрела во время убийства этого бандита, исходит из той сущности внутри тебя?
Yes, it is immense, Saira. I can feel it every time it is trying to take me over. I don't even want to think about what would happen if I were to give in completely.
Многое нужно понять.
I figure. Listen, what happened in Old Дотульгрad? I never should have let it come to that. But that moment when he charged me, the blood on his sword, I just couldn't contain it. And when I gave in, when I hacked him into pieces, I simply felt so thrilled, complete. I was naive to believe it would never get that far again. Naive and stupid. But do you see now?
Ой, да ладно.
This is the reason why I train so hard, why I always try to control my emotions, no matter what people do or say to me. This creature inside me, it's always on the hunt. And the only way I can keep it at bay is by controlling both my body and spirit 100%. Just one moment of carelessness. That's all it takes.
Если бы ты позволила этому захватить на собой контроль, что бы произошло?
I don't know. And truth be told, I'm not sure I want to.
Понятно. И ты ничего не можешь с этим поделать? Нет никакого способа изгнать монстра, демона?
No way that I know of, at least. Who should I ask? The apothecary? There are two ways that would go. Either they would ridicule me, or they would take me seriously and report my condition to the Order.
Ну, значит, Орден...
Neither way helps me, and who knows what the Order would do if they found out. Especially as strained as the situation is right now.
Логично. Так, значит, Орден об этом не знает, да? Так, ну ладно. Если ветность этой крови провоцирует это создание, то почему ты в Ордене бойцов? В отряде борцов. В Ордене.
Well, what would be the alternative? Transcribe Pyrean books like the Magisters do all day? Or drop out entirely and pour hot water for the upper city's noblewomen? Look, Saira, as you've already pointed out, there is a chance that this thing inside me is responsible for the massacre in the village. And if that's true, I definitely have a lot of repentance to do, don't you think? And even if it isn't. I want to change things, to make the world at least a little bit better. And yes, I do realize that this means a lot of hardship and hard work for me, but I'm not afraid of that. Do you know why? Because that's what's missing in this world. So many people just talk, and never act, because that would mean that they'd have to actually endure something for what they believe in.
Знакомая фраза, мы ее уже слышали в начале. Так, ну это ее расстроит. Не знаю. Я бы сказал, что есть какая-то определенность. Мне это нравится.
Determination alone hasn't helped anyone yet. Let's talk again in a few years, and we'll see if my good intentions have actually produced results.
Знаешь, это был комплимент.
Well, that's good to know. I'd like some time by myself now. And thanks for listening.
А тебе спасибо за опыт. Капец, что тут случилось? Какой-то... или это то место, где этот магистр Еру взорвался? Судя по всему, да. Похоже на то. Так. Что ж, Где есть? Ну что ж, этой душещипательной ноте да заткнитесь вы все. Что ж, на этой душещипательной и на фоне такого красивого неба предлагаю закончить данную главу. И со всем остальным будем разбираться уже в следующей. А на сегодня все.